For anyone hoping to stick to their reading New Year's resolution, the Ottawa Public Library joining us this morning with books that you should be putting on our radar. Beth is joining us this morning with some great books that you should be checking out. Good morning to you.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for having us. And of course, these are all from the library, which is so great because it's accessible for everybody to, be able to take out these books.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's start with the kids. We're going to show some top books for the kids that should be on their radar this year.
So I have one middle grade graphic novel called Sugar Shack.
Cute.
This is the third installment in the Peapod Farm series.
Ooh.
Really great, brightly colored, vivid images in this book, written and illustrated by Lucy Knisley.
Okay.
And it's all about the main character, Jen, who has moved from the big city to the farm. And she did not want to.
Okay.
She has to do so many chores now. Yeah. She's now living with a stepdad and stepsisters. So some really fun hijinks that she gets up to, including opening a sugar shack.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
also
so great for winter into spring.
Me of a comic book style.
Comic book style, really popular with kids, especially with reluctant readers. If you have a kid who says they don't like reading, try a graphic
novel.
And
lots of pictures which kids love as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to our teens.
Sure, I have teen for sure in this category. This is grade 9 and up. It's called The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson, quickly becoming one of my favorite authors. Really fast-paced thrillers. This one is the latest one. It has been ripped from the headlines, so you may recognize the plot. Jordan is going to university, and she's chosen a university that's historically Black, and her parents wanted her to go to an Ivy League, of course. She ends up in a suite with lots of great roommates, and everything seems to be going well until one of her roommate's brothers, who's an ex-convict, moves in with her and starts manipulating their lives.
Okay. Oh, it sounds intriguing already.
It's very intriguing.
Okay. Another one for the teens?
This is another great one for teens, just released. It's a graphic novel by Mariko Tamaki. You may remember her from Skim and This One Summer. Different kinds of images using the 3-color palette scheme here.
Cool.
It's set in a boarding school just for girls, and there's a murder mystery involved. So if you like Nancy Drew, but you want it to be a little more elevated, a little scarier, then I recommend this one.
I love it. Some great selections. Let's talk about for us adults, so what you suggest for us.
For sure. Atmosphere, Taylor Jenkins Reid's latest. She needs no introduction. Hugely popular author, having most of her books adapted to TV series on Netflix, some films as well. So maybe this one will be opted. We shall see. It's a love story, but not just a romantic love story. It is a love story about Joan, the main character, and her relationship to space.
Okay, interesting.
So she becomes one of the first women to join the NASA space shuttle program in the 1980s.
Okay, and then one more for the adults?
So one more for the adults, Making Mary Poppins.
Oh,
obviously about the film and the story behind making the first live action film for Walt Disney by the Sherman brothers, who were not well known, didn't really know what they were doing when they started, and quickly obviously becomes a very iconic film that has been redone and retold so many different ways. Yeah, for sure.
Wonderful. And how can people check out all these reads? What's the best way to get to the public library?
So you can either Google Ottawa Public Library or go on our website, www.biblioottawalibrary.ca. You can search our catalog for any of these titles using the title or the author. You do need your library card to place a hold, so you can get a card online or also come into one of your local branches with photo ID and we'll get you a card.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.